Leaning utility poles, they can become safety hazards in neighborhoods, and it's a problem our Grace White is continuing to investigate.
She is here this morning with one resident's call for help. Grace, good morning.
Good morning. A neighbor named Mark Barron called us after not getting anywhere on his own. He saw a story we did in Montrose a few months ago in October when we were able to get another pole removed, and he wondered if he's not getting a straight answer. Can we?
When we went down to Texas City to see if we could help.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, how are you?
Good to see you. You too.
I'm
This is Peggy.
Peggy, Grace,
She's
nice
actually
to
the
meet
homeowner.
you. Okay.
We met Mark and Peggy, who called us about leaning utility poles behind the property.
And the poles are back here.
The poles are back here.
Okay.
They took us back to see two poles hanging over an alleyway.
And as you can see, it's leaning against power lines. It's being held up by, I guess those are cable lines, but it's really hard to tell for sure. And then that other pole is leaning as well in the same fashion.
How long have you been calling about these poles?
The past 4 years I've called. Nothing's done. And that's since it's been like this.
I called you because I saw on the news one night you interviewing another gentleman in Houston for basically the same situation over a sidewalk.
In that case, Comcast sent a crew out to Montrose to take the pole down. But this time, after making a few calls, we learned it was a different company, AT&T, that this Texas City pole belongs to. The company came out and replaced the leaning utility pole and removed a second one from the location.
It's safe for them to come in the alley, and I appreciate Channel 11 trying to help us around in this neighborhood.
But Mark says he knows it won't be the last leaning pole and worries for others because it's hard to know who to call.
What really frustrates me is there's no particular department with a phone number that people can reach out to and give an address and a location of what looks like a dangerous pole.
We asked AT&T who customers should contact. They gave us a number to call, and we will put that number on our website.
Okay, so what if you're someone at home and you're watching this story and you're dealing with the same situation of this pole, but you don't know who the pole actually belongs to? What should they do?
Well, that's a great question. That's where it gets frustrating. You kind of have to call around and figure out who the poles belong to. We've asked several utility companies if there's one number to call, but they've all told us they only keep track of their individual poles. We have a list of those companies and contact numbers for everyone at khou.com.
How frustrating for people, and what a waste of time to be on the phone.
Yeah, a
call
lot
after
of
call.
time calling. That's what we've heard from countless viewers.
You are helping a lot of people, and if you have a problem out there, Grace can help. Grace, thank you. You can call her at 713-521-HELP, or you can send her an email at gracecanhelp@khou.com.